Fernando Viña was a gritty, hard-nosed contact hitter. Some of his best seasons came with the St. Louis Cardinals. He played 12 seasons in the majors for 5, 6 different teams, but in my opinion, the Cardinals was the team that he shined the most. Have we forgotten about Fernando Viña? Fernando Viña was a former second baseman who is of Cuban descent. Aside from baseball, I also remember him being the analyst for ESPN, especially Baseball Tonight. He began his career with the Mariners in 93, then went to the Mets in 94, and then he started to become known with the Brewers from 95 through 1999. But it was those 4 seasons against with the St. Louis Cardinals from 2000 to 2003 that really, in my opinion, became a fan favorite, where he shined the most. He won 2 Gold Gloves with his time with the Cardinals in 2001 and 2002. Yes, he was an All-Star in 98 with the Brewers, but in my opinion, he will forever be remembered as a St. Louis Cardinal fan favorite. And I remember in that year 2000, there was a weekend series against the Mets in which it was played in St. Louis. And that weekend series was incredible. The Cardinals swept the Mets, but each of those 3 games came down to the last bat. The Saturday game, I remember Fernando Viña won that game in the 9th inning. It was a Saturday. Oh man, summer 2000 was incredible. Childhood memories, just fantastic stuff. But anyways, he was, aside from, after the Cardinals, he went to Detroit, but injuries basically killed his career. He had a serious leg injury in the first half of the season, 2004. He missed the entire 2005 season, and in 2004 he was limited to 29 games. But I will forever remember him for his time with the Cardinals. And yes, I'm not gonna forget to bring this up. In 1996, he got knocked down by Albert Bell, in which you could find that on YouTube. But that, even though I wasn't old enough when I saw that, I found this out because of YouTube one day. When I saw that Albert Bell, this big guy, just basically knocked him down, knocked Fernando Viña down, who, I'm telling you, the size between both men are completely opposite. When I saw that, I lost a tremendous amount of respect for Albert Bell, because it looked like you were picking on the little guy. You didn't pick someone in your own size. So I don't know, I haven't seen any clips, like interview clips after the game about what happened. I just knew about that clip right there itself. That looked very weak on Albert Bell's part. And Albert Bell, he was the man in that era, great power hitting machine. But I felt that was weak, him doing that to Fernando Viña. Through it all, Fernando Viña, he had a good run with Baseball Tonight. And from 2007 through 2009, I should say. And he was also honored by the Arizona State Hall of Fame and the Milwaukee Brewers Wall of Honor in 2014. And another interesting fact is that he was the first ever to hit an inside the park home run in both AT&T Park and Miller Park. Oh yes, I can't forget this other one. If you're a fan of hip hop or you used to watch music videos, the one music video that I'll never forget is Welcome to Atlanta remix, which is called Coast to Coast Remix. And when it came to Murphy Lee's verse, Murphy Lee, St. Lunatics, Nelly, they're all from St. Louis. When it came to Murphy Lee's part, they were at Busch Stadium. And Fernando Viña made a appearance in that video. But yeah, I never forgot about Fernando Viña. Good player. Not elite, but he was a good player. And hey, he played 12 seasons in the MLB, and then he got to work for ESPN. To me, that's success. So shout out to Fernando Viña. I hope you guys didn't forget about him. He finished his career with a lifetime .282 batting average in 1,148 games that he played. He was not a big RBI guy, not a big home run guy, but it was his toughness on defense and his ability to get key hits at the right time.